If you're watching this video, you want to sell on Whatnot, or you want to find out all the information you can before you dive into the great big world of Whatnot auctions. Well, lucky for you, I am your guinea pig, and I just had my very first Whatnot auction. I'm going to show you the whole process of having a Whatnot auction. The ins, the outs, the tips, the tricks, and all the things that I wish I knew differently before doing my very first Whatnot auction. Oh, and let's not forget the most important part, the numbers. We go over all the fees, and we're gonna find out if you are actually making some money on Whatnot. So is Whatnot worth all the hype, or is it just full of fluff? We'll find out right here. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ray, and welcome to another fantastic episode of the Nashville Flippers. And we are part-time resellers that have been selling for 6 years now. We sell on eBay, we sell a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, and now we are selling on Whatnot. So lucky for you, we just did our very first Whatnot auction, and I was the guinea pig. So I'm going to tell you all the mistakes that I made. I'm going to let you know anything that I wish I did differently. And we're going to go from setting up a Whatnot auction to shipping. And then the most important part, we're going to go over all the fees. We're going to go over if we actually made some money. So what is Whatnot? If you don't know, Whatnot is an online marketplace where you can buy basically anything. Designer purses, Funko Pops, trading cards, like us, consumer electronics. That's what we specialize in, and that's what we sold in the very first Whatnot auction. Now, for you to be a seller on Whatnot, you do have to be approved, and there is an approval process on that, but anybody can buy from Whatnot. And right now, if you look down in the description, click the link and you'll get $15 free to spend on Whatnot, which is totally awesome. So I have to be completely transparent with you guys. In the past, I had a love-hate relationship with Whatnot. I love the app. I love buying things from the app, but I never thought that I was going to be a seller on the app for two reasons. One, the only people that I saw were successful on the app were these huge influencers with tons of followers, and people just wanted to buy stuff that they were selling. It didn't matter what it was. It could have been a koozie for all they care. They were gonna bid way more than it's worth just because they're buying it for that person. And the other reason why I thought that I was never gonna be a seller on Whatnot is I always saw people losing money. They would start things off at $1 and it would sell for $1. And after looking at all the Whatnot fees, they were losing money. And guys, quick tip, don't start your items off at $1. If it's worth $10, start it off at $10. But luckily enough, Whatnot reached out to us and they wanted for us to come on the platform and sell our consumer electronics. So I said to myself, instead of complaining about Whatnot, let's dive in head first and see if we actually can make some money on Whatnot. So in this video, I'm going to go over a lot of things here, guys. I'm going to go how to set up a Whatnot auction, the lighting that you need for Whatnot, after show thoughts, how to ship on Whatnot, and the most important part, the money breakdown of Whatnot, what the fees are, what Whatnot is charging you, and how much money you're actually going to make. And I break it down for my first show if we actually made any money, so you're going to want to stick around to the end of that. And at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my final thoughts. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? So stick around for that. Alright guys, so it is Whatnot time. So I was going to give you a little bit of a behind the scenes before the stream starts and kind of give you a brief kind of the setup that I'm going to be using. And again, this is my first time. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think this is going to be good. But you know, we're going to see. We're going to see. So let me show you what I got. Here's a little behind the scenes of my office here. Say hello, Mateo. What's up, Mateo? He's going to be with me, joining me today. Say hi, puppy. All right. So going to be doing the tripod here with the cell phone. Shout out to my family. So it's going to be, I'm going to be using the front facing camera because I'm going to be right here. All right. So it's going to be showing all this nice little collectibles and stuff. I'm going to be showing off all the items. We got 20 items that we're auctioning off today. just because I've never done it before. I think 20 is a good start, and we'll see if they all sell. We got some really good, we're doing consumer electronics, so we got, massage guns, headphones, smartwatches, and all that good stuff. But I thought that this would be really cool, just kind of like my display with all my collectibles and stuff, with my sign, just kind of showing stuff off. And I'm going to be right here, I'm going to be talking to the camera, and at the same time, I'm going to be having my iPad, so kind of looking, putting the stuff, doing the next auction, things like that. Hopefully this is going to help. Going to be charging the phone, so there's enough juice. I think it's going to do good. If not, I got this like 10-foot charging cable ready to rock and roll. So we got that going on. So one more thing, this is going to be the light that we're going to be using to shine, give a little extra lighting. I didn't want to use a ring light only because, I don't know, I'm going to be right here looking at the phone. It's going to be right in my face, so didn't want to use a ring light, so that's the lighting that I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be recording myself doing the auction at the same time. So kind of do like a behind the footage, and doing a screen recording off of the iPad and then putting it on YouTube. So after this video drops, I'll probably put that out too. Super glad I have a standing desk just because, I don't know, it just feels a little cleaner, gets things out of the way. So here is the whatnot, and here is the stream, the auction for today. So if you see, I wonder, can I look at the items on the desktop? So here we go. Here are all the items that are going to be going up for auction. Guys, if you want to know how to put up an item for auction, it's really simple. You go down to this add button that's right here, and you just click on the add button, and then quick add, type in what you want with the photos, and then they'll get put in there. Really easy, nothing too crazy. And yeah, so we have 20 items that we're going to be auctioning off today. So I'm super excited. I'm a little nervous because I've never done this before. As you know, Whatnot contacted us and they wanted us to do this. And I'm really afraid to lose some money, guys. So at the end of the auction, we're going to break everything down, see what everything sold for, the fees, all that good stuff, to see if Whatnot is actually a good, viable selling platform for any reseller that's out there. I know I have very strong opinions on Whatnot about you got to have a huge social media following to be able to be successful on this app, but I've never done it before. So today is the day. I feel like a lot of people are going to come on the auction, a lot of my friends, a lot of my supporters, a lot of my reselling friends. So that could be good. And I'm just excited. I'm nervous to lose money. And we're going to see. So the next thing that you'll see is me running the auction. So let's go, baby. So we're recording. It's right now during the Whatnot stream. Here we go. Whatnot is going crazy right now. Everybody at Whatnot, say hi to YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed, the Nashville Flippers on YouTube. This is a little behind the scenes video dropping pretty soon. So at the end, we're going to see how many items we sold, what they sold for. It sounds like we're going to be selling some good stuff, so stay tuned for that. Just got done with the first Whatnot auction, and it was interesting. Sold all 20 items. Some of them did better than others, and now it's time to figure out how to ship these things, so stay tuned. So it's the next day after the Whatnot auction, and I am fixing to jump on a call with the people over at Whatnot, and they're going to explain to me how all the shipping goes. I'm going to ask them about some fees, and yeah, so 20 things, sold 20 things. I can't even remember what all they sold for, so hopefully they can provide like a breakdown or something like that, and I can tell you guys where to find it and all that good stuff. So let's jump on the call. I'll play a little bit of the call here for you guys, and after that, we'll get to shipping. We'll break down some numbers, and yeah, so stay tuned. Alright guys, so I'm here on the call with my rep for Whatnot. His name is Josh, and for some stupid reason, I forgot to film the audio on this, so I have to do this voiceover. So here is what the Whatnot seller, or the Whatnot front page looks like. On the top right corner, he was explaining to me that everything that you're going to need to know is going to be on your seller dashboard, and from there you can pick the auction that you just had, and it kind of breaks everything down for you from itemized item that's sold individually, and it tells you what the item is, what the item sold for, how much the tax was, how much the shipping was, and it gives you all that information in your shipment orders under the Whatnot seller dashboard. So as you can see here, he's explaining all that to me now. It's grouped up into each individual user that purchased something, and if you click on the image, that actually shows you what the item that's sold looks like. So if you have multiple things that are like a watch 1 or watch 2, and if you took pictures, which I recommend that you take pictures of the items that you're auctioning off, it shows you what they are, so they're easy to pick out and they're easy to ship afterwards. So Josh is also explaining to me the shipping process. So the shipping process is actually super easy to create a label on there. You just hit create label. Everything's already ready to go because you weighed your item in the beginning before you started your Whatnot auction, and you just hit the label. It makes two different things. It makes a shipping label and a packing slip that goes with the order when it's ready to be shipped out. Alright guys, so I'm almost unpacking all 20 orders, which we did really good. I'm going to give you all the number breakdown here in a second, and then hopefully what you just saw was really informational for you guys. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer those. But let me show you what it looks like when you're shipping some stuff. So let's see. So as you can see here, and there's nobody's like personal information in here or anything, but when you go to ship the orders, it's got all the orders like broken down, and then you go to print the label. So I've already printed all these, and this is my last one right here. So here it is. You just hit that button and it prints off the label. And the really cool thing is that you can click on the view image, and it brings up the photo of the item that you had in your store. So it'll be really easy to identify what you sold. And then if you click this little check mark right here, this little box, you can bulk print off the labels. And it's going to show you the weight, the price of what it sold for, the tax, and then what the buyer paid for shipping right here. So really cool. And then when you go to print the label, just hit the print button. I'm not going to show you that because it does show somebody's personal information. It's going to look like this. So these two things is going to have the packing slip, and then it's going to actually have the address thing in there. And we're far enough here so you guys can't read that. But yeah. Packing slip and the actual shipping label. So here are your two labels, your packing slip and your actual shipping label. And you just pack her right up, good to go. And let me show you all the stuff that we're shipping out, which is awesome. Look at this. 20 things ready to go out. Shout out to the dog, Mateo the dog, chewing on his ram horn there. But really great experience with Whatnot, as you saw. Let me get the lighting a little better here. Really great experience on Whatnot with the shipping, all that good stuff. As you saw Joshua there explaining explaining all the shipping process and stuff. And yeah, let's get to the money breakdown of everything, because that's really what's important in the long run, how much money you made. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so it is time to go over the Whatnot fees. So I have here the Whatnot processing fees from their website. And this is the most confusing part. We all know that Whatnot charges a flat 8% commission off of every item that you sold, okay? Now the processing fees are a little iffy, a little different. So let's see what it says. Sellers will be charged 2.9% plus a 30-cent payment processing of the subtotal plus tax and shipping. So the 8% commission comes off of what the item sold for. So if an item sells for $20, 8% of it is the whatnot commission. Now the processing fee is a little different. That includes the tax and the shipping. So the 2.9% is actually going to be a little higher depending on what the item sells for. And not to mention that each transaction is also an additional 30 cents. So if you sell something for $1, just the 30 cents is 30% of what your final sale is. Think about that. So we have here a little United States and Canada processing fee breakdown. So we have here the sales price of an item that sold for $25, the shipping price is $4, and then the tax was $2.19. The buyer is charged $31.19. Pretty self-explanatory, right? So the processing fee is 90 cents, and then an additional 30 cents off a transaction, and then the whatnot commission fee is $2, which is 8% of the 25, all right? So the total seller fee is $3.20, okay? So the seller takes home $21.80. So let's break that down a little further with a spreadsheet that I did from my first sale. So it's gonna help a little more to explain these numbers. So we have here, I sold a total of 23 items off of my first sale, okay? So we have here the actual sale price in the first column, column A, the buyer paid tax, the buyer paid shipping, and then the total cost of purchase, okay? So the sales price is what the 8% whatnot commission is gonna come from, okay? So out of the 23 items, I made a total of $299 minus the 8% whatnot commission. That comes out to be $23.92. Okay, so let's move on to the total cost of purchase, including tax and shipping. That is $400. That is $411.60. So the processing fee is going to be 2.9% of the total purchase of the item. So in this case, the item sold for $24.82. The processing fee was 72 cents, which comes out of the total price, including shipping and taxes, and then an additional 30 cents per transaction. So the total processing fee was $1.02 off of this one item. So just the processing fees off 23 items sold was $18.89. So let's break it down just a little further, all right? Stay with me, guys, stay with me. So we have here the total sale price of 23 items was $299. The whatnot commission fee off of those 23 items was $23.92, okay? The sales minus the 8% whatnot fee was $275.08. Now we know we broke down the processing fees, which was $18.89, and then everything after all the fees is $256.19, all right? And then just an addition, so this is what you're taking home. The $256.19. All right, just to break it down a little further, my cost of goods was $80, okay? I have an incredible low cost of goods. I know it. It's awesome. If you watch the rest of my videos, you'll see where I'm getting all this good stuff. So my take-home net profit after all the fees, after the cost of goods, is $176.19. So who wouldn't want to spend $80 and in return get $176.19. Now, if you want me to break this down a little further, let me know. I'll make a dedicated video on just the processing fees, the commission fees that Whatnot takes. Let me know. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments below. So there you have it, everyone. That was my very first Whatnot auction. I hope that you learned a lot. I hope you learned how to list. I hope you learned how to go about in calculating fees for your Whatnot. And I hope that if you're someone out there that wants to try Whatnot for the very first time, that this is going to encourage you to try something new, try selling on a new platform. And if you're interested in selling, check out the link below. If you're interested in buying, check out the link below. You'll get 15 free dollars to spend on Whatnot. So what are my final thoughts about Whatnot? Whatnot for me, it was so much fun. Just getting to interact with the people on the other side of the camera, on the other side of the phone, selling good stuff that I have to someone that's super grateful to get a deal. I thought it was tons of fun, a great way to move inventory. Again, we sold 23 things in less than an hour, and we netted, after cost of goods, $176. That's amazing. Of course, if you're gonna sell on eBay and Whatnot, keep your good stuff on eBay. You're gonna wanna keep your good stuff on eBay, trust me. But the things that are not the great $1,000, one-of-a-kind things, Whatnot is a perfect place to sell those items. So will I continue to sell on Whatnot? You bet I am. Again, one of my favorite things about Whatnot is getting to move great inventory quickly, and I love doing that. I love getting rid of stuff, making money, and interacting with the people that I'm selling with. It's pretty awesome. And you don't have to be in front of the camera to sell stuff. There's plenty of people that are behind the camera showing off the items, and they still make great money doing it. So what's next for us selling on Whatnot? We definitely want to do some more auctions, definitely once a week, if not twice a week. Gain some experience under our belt, get to learn more, and put out some more great videos so you guys can be successful on the new Whatnot platform. So that basically does it, guys. Again, my name is Ray, and I am super grateful that you found this video. Again, if you like it, subscribe. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. And if you have any questions, put it down in the comments. I would love to make dedicated videos on how to list properly, how to go over fees, all the good stuff. So if you have any suggestions, please put it down in the comments. Again, my name is Ray, and we will catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all, and God bless. Peace.